All fire alarm systems require documentation, whether they're new systems or existing systems. Let's take 2 minutes to talk about some of this documentation. Now, fire alarm documentation is a critical part to the fire alarm system design and installation. As per NFPA 72, Chapter 7, this is what we're going to be looking at for the necessity of documentation of that system. Chapter 7 is going to cover all of your required documents for a fire alarm system. Documentation provides plan for the installation, but it also provides us with a guide for a completed system and how to operate that system. Now, what I have up here is going to be what Chapter 7 requires as minimum documentation for a fire alarm system. You've got your written narrative, your riser diagram, floor plan, layout, sequence of operation, all of your equipment data sheets with the also instructions for installation, battery calcs, your voltage drop calculation. Typically, a mounting height elevation or mounting height diagram is utilized here as well. Minimum sound pressure levels, location of notification appliances, our pathway diagram if you're utilizing IP for your communications, record of completion, site-specific software, record drawings, and your record of inspection and test. Now, Chapter 7 of NFPA 72 does give us the requirements for record keeping. Test of operations and operations are to be kept until the next test date, and then a year thereafter that. Monitoring records are to be kept for not less than 1 year. Any revisions and alterations have to be maintained with the original system documents. Design documents are for the life of the system. We do have to have accessibility to all of these documents. Typically, there's a documentation cabinet that's required at the control panel. Now, this has been in the code since 2013. All record documentation is to be stored in that documentation cabinet. Documents that are not stored at the panel have to have the location of where we can get that documentation at the panel. We have to have some identification at the panel of where we can get all those documents. Cabinet labeled system record documents is a requirement for your documentation cabinet. If you're looking for a better understanding of the codes, check out our website, nationaltrainingcenter.com. Go to the bookstore, take a look at the Brown Book. Fire Alarm Systems Handbook gives you fire alarms and code requirements written in plain English, written with the professionals in mind.